We're going to show you one of the best methods for hanging heavy objects. It's strong enough that you could hang on it. We built this custom sign that needed its own integrated fixture for mounting it to the wall. We grabbed a sheet of plywood, set up our table saw, and ripped it down the middle with a 45-degree angle. This gives you two pieces with 45-degree angles, which we want to utilize for mounting this sign. One will be mounted to the wall, and the other piece will be mounted to the back of our custom piece. If you haven't figured it out by now, this is called a French cleat. The way a French cleat works is you mount one piece to the wall and the other piece to the back of your sign, and you just want to make sure the angles are facing the right way so that when you hang the sign gets pulled into the wall. It's important to keep your French cleat small enough so that it's not visible from the sides when you look at the art piece on an angle. It's important to center this French cleat on the back of your project because when you go to mount the other half on the wall, you want to make sure that that's square as well so everything hangs perpendicular and level. For the bottom half of the cleat, we like to keep it a little longer than the top half. This is because that will be mounted to the wall. Keeping it longer allows for a little side-to-side adjustment. On this install, we knew we would be mounting into drywall and not looking for studs. So we marked out our screw locations and used the Forstner bit to countersink the bolt heads. We're using standard screws for drywall plugs with washers. These have to be flush or recessed a little bit so that they don't interfere with our workpiece once it's on the wall. If they stick out too far, it could sit a little crooked. A little trick I've learned over the years, and it will save you a lot of time, is to leave the screws proud on the backside of your cleat, and you'll see why in a few moments. This sign is being installed in an entryway of a Pilates studio. We started by finding the center of the wall and setting up a laser level just above eye height because that's where we want the center of this sign. Once you're happy with the location, line up your bottom cleat on your laser and push it into the wall. Those screws that we left proud will leave marks in the drywall, ensuring perfect alignment for installing the drywall plugs. We used easy anchors. If you've never tried these, go buy yourself a box right now. You won't regret it. They're super simple, they self-drill, and they simplify the whole process of using drywall plugs. Once those are in, screw your cleat to the wall. You might want to give it a little tug to check how secure your work is, but if done correctly, you could probably hang on it. Now, grab your finished piece and hang it. When placing it over the cleat, you want to make sure that you stay close to the wall and lower it down slowly. The two 45-degree angles will slide into each other and provide a sturdy joint. Double check your placement, use a tape measure and make sure that you're centered. It's very easy to lift the piece up a little bit, slide it left or right to make sure you're centered. Then it's time to tidy up, put your tools away and admire your work in its new home. Now that you've seen the way that we do this process, would you do it differently? Give us a follow, let us know if you have any questions, and thanks for watching.